Capitol Hill to Wall Street. This is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Rick Amato. It's time for Politics and Profits.
We follow the trends on Capitol Hill that lead to the profits on Wall Street. We expose the hard facts of what your elected officials are doing when you're not looking. And we show you how you can profit from their politics. The American dream is alive and well, and you can be proud to call America your home. And now, it's Rick Amato.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Politics and Profits. I'm Rick Amato. Of course, we have seen two different narratives with the violence in the streets here across America and across California, where I am today. We've seen governors in blue states tell people don't go to the beach, don't go to church, don't go to the local mom and pop store, don't walk outside. But yet we've seen the rioters. I'm not talking about peaceful protesters. I'm talking about violent rioters. They seem to get a pass from blue state political leaders. Joining me this time to weigh in on this is congressional candidate in California's 51st District, retired U.S. Marine Juan Hidalgo. He joins us from Chula Vista, California. Juan, good to see you.
Hey, Rick, good to see you. Thanks for having me on.
So do you agree with my little narrative there that we see a disparity between how Governor Newsom in California treated beachgoers, treated those who want to go to church, and those who felt like it was their God-given right to be able to create violence in the streets?
Absolutely. There's a complete double standard here and complete hypocrisy. We see that Governor Newsom, if you recall, he was beating up beachgoers, because the spread of the disease would carry really quickly, and we'd see a huge spike. Well, why hasn't he come out? And the rest of the Democrats, I haven't seen any Democrats, get on, tell these rioters that they shouldn't be doing this. Now, the sad thing is, again, I would, and I fought for the rights for people to protest. That's their right, their constitutional right, and I support their right to protest, because what happened here is a tragedy. There's no way we can defend, and I know we would have never tried to defend what happened here. Okay, but when people cross the line, when they start rioting, you do not have a constitutional right to riot. You do not have the constitutional right to steal from other people. That's what's going on here, and the Democrats have not condemned it at all, and they need to condemn it.
Yeah, it just seems odd that they're very quick to threaten people who are out shopping, threaten people who try to open up their business, threaten people walking around but too close to others, very quick to fine them, to jail them, to talk harsh to them. But a lot of these leaders, including, I think, Governor Newsom, put his tail between his legs when the violent rioters went out.
Yeah, they have not taken a stand against rioters, and that's wrong. Vargas, the left, they don't take a stand. They will protect people if they're breaking the law, but law-abiding citizens they will not stick up for. I want to stand up for Americans, law-abiding citizens. You remember the gentleman that was just trying to play catch with his son,
right?
Mark. Police showed up, and I don't want to blame our police officers in those cases because they're following orders. I will blame the officer in the case that started this. That's wrong,
yeah. And
we still have to let's get the investigation done through that. And my heart goes out to the family that lost their loved one. That's very bad. But we still have to maintain law and order within our country, within our counties, within our cities. Right here in La Mesa, it's not part of my district, but it was terrible there, very bad. And we were just there yesterday praying with the people, and other people that are part of the district were out there raising money to help those small business owners. So, we should be doing things like that at the grassroots level, trying to help Americans here.
What I like about your campaign, Juan, as you know, and this is why I endorsed you in a previous episode, is in 3 words: jobs, jobs, jobs. Now, you're running for office in a district which is predominantly Democratic. You are getting Democrat voters coming up to you and saying, hey, we're out of work. I mean, the unemployment rate in your district prior to coronavirus was 11%. It's run by
11%.
It's run by an incumbent Democratic congressman by the name of Juan Vargas. How is that going with people in the streets there in the district that normally vote Democratic? How's it going in terms of connecting with them?
It's going very well. People came up to me. A gentleman came to me the other day and said, he's with me. He's a Democrat. He said he knows Vargas well, and he's tired of him being so arrogant. He said he told him personally he doesn't have to worry about me. He doesn't have to campaign. He doesn't have to worry because the people are going to vote for him anyways. And my friend told him, you haven't done anything. He says, it's okay. They'll still vote for me. I'm going to show him. Together, we will. The community, the district is going to show him, if you want to be in Congress, you must work. When I get into Congress, and I'm not even in Congress, I'm already working for the people. When I get into Congress, we're going to work hard to take care of the American people, and I'm showing them that right now. So that's why people are coming over, Democrats, Independents, and Republicans.
That's a very arrogant message that the Congressman Vargas said to the person in his district. I don't know Juan Vargas well. I've met him a few times, and what you just described sort of is my impression with him. Is he's above it all. I think in closing moments here, Juan, I think that the average person may call themselves Republican, may call themselves Democrat. I think the average person just wants to be able to put food on the table for themselves and their family, be able to go to work without worrying about anything else. And I think your message is a strong one, and I think you can get those Democratic voters. I'll give you the last word.
The fact of the matter is, Republican, Democrat, let's just focus on the fact that we're Americans. Let's get back to that. And when we elect people that are fighting for, working for Americans, we're going to have a much better Congress. And that's what's going to happen when I'm in Congress, because people will know. Everybody knows I'm a Republican. I don't hide that. I'm very proud of that. But I'm about working for the American people. So if people want to join us, please, they can go on hidalgoforcongress.com. They can come along and help us because we do need help. One of the reasons he's arrogant is because he has a lot of money. We need money too. So go ahead and make a contribution. Give us a hand and come help us because we will win it. Together we'll do this. So thank you very much. Take care. God bless you.
And your website, Juan?
hidalgoforcongress.com. Facebook is the same thing. hidalgoforcongress.com. You can see all that we have going on, and we are out there working every day.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Broadcasting from the Liberatory CPA studios, back after this.
Politics and Profits with Rick Amato is brought to you by Liberatory Accounting, the IRS problem solvers. To find out how Liberatory Accounting can help you, call 877-6-SOLVER. That's 877-6-SOLVER.